The past is gone. We don't have to live our lives always thinking about our past, where we came from, how we grew up, our backgrounds, our upbringing. Every adult has a little child in them, and they are nurturing that child as an adult. For me, as an adult, I am nurturing my inner child. And when we nurture that inner child, we are giving ourselves everything that we wish we could have had when we were younger. But instead of wishing that we could have had that when we were younger, why not live it right now? Live it in the present moment, because your past is in the past for a reason. It is no longer relevant to what you're doing right now, and it is no longer a part of your future. It doesn't matter where you have come from. What it matters is, what are you doing in the present moment to build the future you that you want to become? I used to think these self-limiting beliefs that just because I have come from a certain type of background, a certain type of family, or anything that we have absorbed in our inner child mind that have toxicated our thoughts, I used to think that these things weren't for me, that they weren't possible. But when you break free from that past negativity, you break free from that past mindset, anything is possible. And I truly believe, as a firm believer in Jesus Christ, that when you ask Him and you really seek His kingdom and put Him first, it is possible. Everything is made possible, because that is what happens when you firmly believe in yourself and in the faith-filled words of God Himself in the Bible. As I have noticed that when Jesus speaks to me, chills go down my spine of when He says in His word 365 times in the Bible, He has preached, do not be afraid. Philippians 3:13 says, "Dear brothers and sisters, I have not achieved it, but I focus on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead." When I first read this verse, I could feel my heart almost wanting to burst because of the energy that is in this verse. God doesn't want us to focus on our past. He wants us to learn from it, but He wants us to focus on what lies ahead. When we live in the past, we are limiting what God can do in our future. And when we live in the past, we limit our own self to our capabilities of what we can accomplish in the future. So many times we think, oh, if I've tried this and failed, and we can't do it because there's someone else who can do it better. But God is making you to become the woman that you always were meant to be. He knows your strengths and your weakness, and sometimes you just had to go through those hardships in the past, so that way He can prepare you for a Goliath that is way bigger than what you have already overcome. So my dear swan sister, hang in there and know that the battles that are ahead of you, you are being equipped to fight those battles. And I just hope that you will come into this mindset knowing that fear is a liar, and God wants you to focus on the present, focus on what is ahead of you, not what is behind you. I hope that you have a wonderful day and you got this.